All right, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Let's go ahead and let's hop into your reading. It looks like there's been some sort of change with the Wheel of Fortune. There's something that has changed for you. But I feel like with this change, even though this change feels good, it feels great, it feels grand, it feels like it's still met with some sort of pushback. It's still met with some sort of obstacle, some sort of challenge, right? Let me move more though into, yeah, look at this. Both of these look, you got two major arcanas, the Wheel and the Roar. That's what I'm talking about. There's a cycle, like a pattern or a cycle that has closed out. And now you're moving on your path. But there's something about what I feel is something good that's happening, but then there's also something that's not so good that could be showing up with it. I don't know. Let me see what's going on with you though. Let me see. What's going on with Cancers? We'll look more into it as we move into your reading. See, look, the Queen of Wands. That's what I'm saying. Look at how she's looking at something she's manifested or something she's doing. She's feeling good. She's feeling confident. She's feeling proud. It's like, yeah, she's celebrating. But the thing about, what's the under our energy? The Three of Pentacles, work. So it looks like your under our energy is something around work. You could be celebrating something good when it comes to work. You could be feeling confident. You could be feeling proud. You could be seeing some sort of results when it comes to work. That's what's coming up for you. So something is working for you. But I feel like there's some sort of challenge. Let's see what that is. Because I'm feeling like there's some sort of challenge. What is challenging you? Something is working in your favor. The Queen of Pentacles is the challenge. And that's interesting because I feel like there's something here around another person though. Because the Three of Pentacles is letting me know that there could be a third party. This is group work. This is collaborating. This is other people, right? So here you are feeling good and feeling confident around work. But someone else was challenging you is this Queen of Pentacles. This other person who may not be happy. And this could be, I don't want you to think that this could be someone you work with, but this could also be someone that's like a friend of yours. This could be a family member of yours, or it could be some of all of the above. It's like, now this is someone that has their own, this Queen of Pentacles. She's not broke. She has her own. She's okay in her own life. But look, she's not looking at the Queen of Wands. But there's a challenge here though. So on the surface, it doesn't look like she's bothered by you. However, she's coming in as your challenge. So why is she coming in as your challenge? Because I haven't yet looked at this Queen of Pentacles energy. I'm only going by your story. Your story is that you may be feeling challenged with someone that's a Queen of Pentacles. Someone that is in this position, someone that is financially stable, or someone that you work with, or someone in your family that's financially stable, but they're challenging you some way, somehow. I don't know, I don't know, there's just something here. Hold on a second. Okay, so your challenge here, like I said, I feel like there's something going on when it comes to another person with this Queen of Pentacles energy. I also feel like even though things are going good for you work-wise, it feels like something just doesn't feel like it's enough for you. Tell me about this Queen of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles is in reverse. Interesting. Because remember I said this is someone who has, like, someone that's stable financially, grounded. They got their life together. The thing about it with this Queen of Pentacles is that's actually not the case. So maybe that's why they're coming in as being a challenge to you. because this is someone who comes across as being confident, you know, like that, like they're just so grounded, their life is so grand, they're stable financially, when in actuality, that, let's say that they were at one point, because they were a Queen of Pentacles, but I feel like they're losing it. So let's say this is someone that was working a job that was paying 6 figures. They could have got like a pay cut. Let's say they started a business or something and it was going good, and then it just stopped going good. Like whoever this person is, I feel like there's a dwindling here. There's something here, and that's probably why there's a challenge, because things for you are starting to look up. Things for you are starting to look up. But remember I said I feel mixed energy with you. Things are looking up for you, but there's still this block. There's still this issue. And it's this person, or it could be people in general whose life was grand one day, but then their money was good one day, job was good one day, but then they're starting to lose. So let's say you got a friend, and you and your friend were both commiserating over how, man, life is hard, my money down, like, you know, I can't catch a break. And then you finally start catching a break, but that friend, you know, hasn't caught a break. So they're watching you and they're feeling some type of way, or that family member, or that coworker. It's like they see you elevating and it feels like, I'm not happy for you, or whatever, acting like, you know what I'm saying? It just feels like a funny energy here. But why is this challenging you though? Why is this Queen of Pentacles a challenge for you? Now we know what's the challenge, but why is it a challenge for you? Why is this challenging you? Why is it affecting you? I told you, transformation, renewal, because you're transforming. It's affecting you because of because you're transforming. It's a renewal. And look, heartbreak and suffering. It's hurting this person. This is hurting this person. Because it's, look, now they have to do some sort of soul searching. At least they feel like it. Your transformation, your renewal is hitting them deeply. I still, look, see, Empire State of Mind. Some sort of idea that you may have. I still don't understand why your transformation is causing someone else to feel hurt. Like, I'm still not understanding how is Cancer's transformation affecting this Queen of Pentacles to where it's even important. We out here, look, this is like it's like a reaper, permanent ending, mourning. I feel like this person may want to, look, prying and snooping, malevolent energy. I feel like this person wants to see you, wants to end whatever it is that you got going, whatever it is that you're working on, because they're hurt. Because at first I had to check this. I'm like, wow. Because this person is hurt and suffering, and they see your transformation, they see you glowing up, they see it. Look at here, they see it, but they act like they're not bothered. They act like they're not bothered, but they secretly still check, they secretly still watch. This is a malevolent energy. It may even be groups of people just in general, but nevertheless, the reason why it's affecting you is because they want to end it. Whatever transformation that you're having, they want that transformation to end. Whatever success you're having, they want that success to end. They want you to lose. They or this person wants you to mourn. They want you to be hurt. This is kind of like, I'm miserable, I'm hurting, I want you to hurt too. Your transformation is hurting this person, and they want to end your transformation. That's why it's challenging you, because they're trying to end it. Whatever progress you're making, there's someone secretly praying and hoping for your downfall. All right, Cancers. Why is this happening? I mean, we know why with this Queen of Pentacles, but why is this happening to you? What's the point of this happening to you? The Page of Cups is why it's happening. You got some sort of creative idea. Even right here with this pig flying, this makes me feel like, and we saw earlier an idea, you have some sort of work idea. And whatever this work, a creative mind, you're meant to create something. Even with the, you know that saying, when pigs fly, you're going to do the impossible. That's why you are meant to do the impossible. And maybe people know that about you. They know that you're someone that's imaginative, that's creative. I don't know. I just feel like there's something about your creativity, something about what you're capable of doing that a lot of people can't do. That's why the pig flying is right here. There's something, I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's a pig with wings. Like there's something about what you are going to do that the majority of people can't do. You're like in that 1%. You're in a 1% of people that can create something or will create something that's going to lead to a transformation. That's why this is happening. Because of what you're able to create. Let's find out more around this. The Lovers, and not only what, but who. Who you're meant to do it with. The Lovers. 3 of Pentacles. You're meant to work with someone. You're meant to collaborate and team up with somebody. That's why this is happening. Because of who you're meant to do it with and what you're meant to do is why you're getting this type of energy here. They're trying to put it in. They don't want to, they or them or this person doesn't want to see you succeed, especially with this person. We got Gemini coming in with the Lovers. You got fire and earth. All of it is up here. You got water right here too. But tell me more about the viewer's situation here. See, look, celebration. And look what's next. A frenemy. This is y'all. Look, celebration. Look, someone is a frenemy. This is a frenemy, a close friend that's really an enemy that will betray you. Ooh. Ooh. They don't want it out. They don't want it to be said. They don't even like for it to even be said. You have someone that's a frenemy. So this person, that's why I said you can't even tell that this person is even bothered. Remember right here? I showed you. I said you can't tell that this person is bothered by your success. You may, this is a cautionary tale for people in general that's around you. You're going to have some people whose lives seem perfectly fine on the surface, but really they're having financial struggles, or there's been some sort of ceiling that's been hit where they're not going to be able to make anything else in their mind. So when they see you celebrating, and I even used a friend as an example, they're going to act like they're unbothered, or they will even try to diminish your success. They will even try to put you down like that's all. Like you could say, oh, I got 50 new customers. And they're like, that's all? I got 100. You know, it's like, it's giving that type of vibe. Like, be careful who you are connecting to, because things are changing for you. Everybody's not going to be happy. That's why I said mixed reviews. As you're moving forward and things are looking better for you, yeah, you're going to feel good, but the people around you, they're not going to be happy for you. They're not. They're going to see your celebration as a betrayal to them. Because it's like, how dare you do better than me? How dare you be successful? How dare your life change, transforms? How dare you be with this lover? This is a deep connection you got. The people, your love life is changing and your work life is changing. What's with this love? Because there's something here about this connection that seems to be a problem. What's with the Lovers here? Even that is being watched. The Wheel of Fortune is coming back out. You're meant to be on top. We started out with the Wheel. When I parted the deck, the Roar card came out too. So it feels like, now, I'm going to tell you what this feels like. It feels like something is coming to a close. A cycle or a pattern is coming to a close. I would not be surprised. There's something here around maybe fall season. I would not be surprised if you come into union with someone. Whether this is someone from the past or whether this is someone new. I just would not be surprised if you come into union with someone. Because cycles are closing out. Even with the permanent ending right there. Even though people may have wanted to end, it's like with the Wheel of Fortune, they can't stop what's fate. They can't stop fate. They can't stop destined. You're destined to celebrate. You're destined to be in the position that you're in. There's something here about something being a part of your purpose, a part of your path. And it's like they can't knock you down. You're meant to do this. You're meant to be with this person. And you're meant to work together, collaborate together. But it feels like, again, things are slowly transforming for you and you got some mixed reviews, but I feel like you're going to slowly start seeing progress in your life. Don't allow any distractions or this Queen of Pentacles energy, because it feels like it's not about specifically one person, especially seeing a group right here, right? It doesn't feel like it's about one particular person. It feels like people in general that you're going to be dealing with as your life starts to move into a more peaceful and celebratory state. Because they were used to you suffering. They were used to you being down. Now that things are transforming and you're starting to reap rewards, you're starting to get your harvest, you're going to get some mixed reviews. But whoever this connection is that you have with someone, I feel like this is something where I wouldn't be surprised around fall or towards the end of summer, August or September, probably more so September. It's giving something around that type of time frame, like the end of summer into fall season, where I'm seeing you and someone come into union or meeting the one or reconnecting or reconciling with the person that's the one. Tell me more about this energy. We have here the Seven of Cups is coming in. There's something here about them. We got here the Seven of Cups coming in. They have to make some sort of choice. That's why I don't feel like it's happening right now, because they're in the Seven of Cups. There's something about their choices and decisions that's going to affect so many people, places, and or situations. There's something about even being together. Like you and this person being together could cause some sort of ripple effect in their life. This could be someone that's younger than you with this page. Or maybe there's like some sort of physical, there could be like a physical difference, a cultural difference, although I don't see the Hierophant, but there's something here that's starkly different between the two of you. Like it could be an age gap, it could be a cultural difference, it could be the way that you look. One person could be tall, the other person could be short, right? There's just something significantly different about the two of you, and for whatever reason, this person feels like being with you could create some sort of ripple effect in their life. I don't know what that is, but let me get another card around their energy. Tell me about them. So it's like they're being cautious with their moves. It's like they're making moves. They're silently making moves in order to prepare for being with you. So it's like they're trying to be cautious, because I feel like they're, you know what, I'm not going to say anything other than this person's being strategic. Just leave it at that. Because something is not meant to be said. Because it's like they're doing something that they don't want out. And that's why I felt the need to like, okay, let me just leave it there. There's something here around them, you know, secretly trying to plan their life. Yeah, see, hustling, career. It's like they're making some sort of like beneficial move. So this could be someone that's saying, let me take the time to work and pay off my bills. Let me take the time to hustle up my money, because we saw the World card. This could be someone that's saying, I'm about to quit my job and relocate. So it's like, let me get, and I'm not telling everybody. And I'm not telling everybody because they're going to be against it. That type of deal. They're going to be against me doing this. They're going to be against me being with you. It's like this person is like really hustling. They're really trying to get some things organized, because the thing about it is they've already made up their mind on wanting to work things out with you, wanting to, or knowing that they want to be with you, and they're preparing for that. Because I feel like there are going to be some people who are going to have some things to say. And it's like they don't want something to get out. They don't want anything to ruin what they're doing. They don't want anything to deter them. So they're trying to keep it under lid. See, the lids are turned upside down, or they're turned over. They're trying to keep it under lid, keep it under wraps. We got to see weeks. They don't want something. See, it's fragile. It's a fragile situation. So it's like I'm planning it, because remember I said there's something about the timing. It may not, for some of you, it could be 7 weeks. Or, you know, it could be less than that. I don't know. But there's something about the timing with this week showing up. And that's just confirming what I had said to you guys. It's a fragile situation. And I feel like for this person, abundance is important. See, the card that's sticking up even says focus. It's like I'm trying to focus on my career. I don't want to be distracted because I'm planning on making a big move. And I don't want people to know about it. See, cutting ties. Game over. That's their plan, to cut ties. It could be cutting ties with a job. Let me work all of these hours, get all these money. Let me close out some deals. Let me hustle, 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 because I plan on quitting and moving, and I don't want anyone to know about it. All right. What's next for you? What's next for my viewer? The Star is what's next. You didn't have the Wheel of Fortune. So you're headed towards fate, things aligning in your favor. And what's next for you? A blessing. The Star card is showing up as what's next for you. You have some sort of blessing that's next. And look at here. What you can't see is that even right here with the Two of Swords, this does not feel like your energy for what's next. What's next for you is a blessing, but other people can't see this blessing that's for you. And it's because there's something that's distracting them. So let's say the Queen of Pentacles, whether it's a person or just people in general, there's something going on in their life that's distracting them from seeing your blessing. Because remember, we saw invading, prying, watching, so they can't see. They can no longer see. I don't know what's happening next that's causing them not to see your blessing. See, even right here, look, the Six of Swords, some sort of storm. There's a storm that hits in their life. That's why. You know what? This is what this makes me feel like. This is just giving you an example. Let's say, for example, this person was, like I said, they could have been doing something to you, trying to cause an ending in your life, trying to get you, like if you work, let's say this is a work environment, trying to get you to quit or trying to slander you. Let's say it's that type of situation, because we got Pentacles and work showing up. So they were too busy focused on trying to end something for you that here comes a storm that they weren't expecting. This could be them actually losing their job. This could be them, because it looks like, look, being carried away. This could be them having to go into something, some sort of circumstance happened to them. Maybe, like I said, loss of job. Maybe something happens to a loved one where they have to go take care of someone. It's just something here happens where they have to go in a different direction. And they can't look at you. They can't focus on you anymore. You see what I'm saying? Like if it's the work situation, they can't see you because maybe they won't see you anymore because they lost the job. Or any other type of situation. Something in their life happens. And it's like they have to deal with it. They can't ignore it. So it consumes them to the point to where they can't focus on you anymore. All right. I'll stop there. Catch y'all later.